For a lot of women, it's not about appealing to men anymore. It's about appealing to other women. Eyeshadows, big sultry lashes, dark lip combos.
Yeah, we definitely avoiding this. Y'all ever played Pokemon? And you know when you running through the grass in the Pokemon games and they go dun 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 dun. So I have to like fight the Pokemon, but you didn't necessarily even want to engage in battle. There's a motherfucker called a repel. And when you spray the repel, you got the repel, you got the super repel, you got the max repel. The real know what I'm talking about. And when you spray the repel, you run through the grass and you never get stopped by a Pokemon. Ladies, if you don't want no to talk to you, this right here, oh yeah, you got it.
Where you at, Berto?
We escaped the male gaze and somehow it backfired. This video is going to be told from a woman's perspective on pretty much like a lot of girls be out here saying things like, oh, I hate when guys approach me. I don't want guys to be talking to me. I wish guys would just leave me alone. I mind their business, which, you know, I could respect to a degree. I understand that sometimes there are guys out there that be harassing y'all ladies, and I'm sure that could be annoying. But at the same time, you know, be careful what you ask for. You go around saying you don't want male attention and you are a straight woman that wants to be with a male. Don't be surprised when they start leaving your ass alone. Let's get right to the video, see what it's talking about, and see what's really going on.
Hate my outfits. They're so mad that I'm not like hot like how I was in Uncut Gems. I hear that all the time, but I don't care because the girls love it. The girls and the gays.
Can you hex me? Take us to the fit. What we got going on here? What is
Girls, huh?
That's great. That's why.
Every day, it's really getting old. Like, come on.
It's not even funny.
It is funny because you come here every day with a plain basic outfit, like find something new.
At first, it sounded empowering. I don't dress for men. I don't need their attention. I like being unapproachable. But then women started admitting that men don't approach them anymore. They feel intimidating or they feel invisible. Now we're in this weird middle ground where women would rather swallow jeans than hear a man's opinion. Compliments from other women fill that void. Now men are realizing that they're not the target audience anymore. And that may sound like a win until you realize taking men.
Again, I say it again. It's like all the girls out here acting like they don't need men. Look, I understand somebody hurt you, bro. I understand that you might feel like all guys are the same. But don't get it twisted. You live life without men, you will cease to exist. The same way we live a life without women, we will cease to exist. So I don't know why some women are so, not even to say women, some people are so hell-bent on ripping us apart. This shit makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Out of the equation is putting you in the gaze of women with even higher standards and no mercy. Welcome to the girl talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. I know. Just saying that it's interesting because women have spent years fighting against the male gaze just to start performing for a new one. But before we get into that, maybe we should talk about how we got there. Back in the old days, everything was male gaze coded. The way you dressed, the way you walked, how much skin you showed.
The S-bend corset started taking hold of the industry. These corsets would force the chest forward and push the hips back, creating an S-shaped figure.
For a lot of women, it wasn't for fun. For most of them, it wasn't for fun. It was for survival. Being desirable literally determined your options in life.
Young women who wished to find a suitable husband were expected to display their accomplishments, which were usually talents designed to show off their femininity and virtue. Top-tier accomplishments included the ability to sing, dance, play an instrument, and hold interesting conversation.
Women were expected to be soft, approachable, feminine, because the goal was to be chosen, or as y'all like to say, picked. You needed a husband, a home, security, and a lot of the things that men could do, women could not do. And that's just what women were used to until they started fighting back against it.
Welcome to the kind of woman power that sustained our grandmothers for 72 years in their struggle to get the right to vote. Welcome to the new wave of feminism. Welcome to each other. Welcome home.
So fast forward to 2025, we're in a way still fighting, but it's looking a bit different than protest and paper signs. And it's happening through our clothes, our makeup. This is where the downfall of the male gaze comes in, and it's looking a little bit more different than you think. For a lot of women, it's not about appealing to men anymore. It's about appealing to other women. And that shift is getting louder
I be
and
feeling
louder.
like the
It's
biggest
happening in
thing
our
with that be like there's girl pretty and then there's guy pretty. Like a lot of guys like when girls just keep shit super simple. Like I was just telling my girl the other day, like she straightened her hair and I love when it was just straight. But she want to go put the curls in it and make it poofy and it's like that's cute too. Like there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's still beautiful. But it's like I think a lot of guys just like when girls keep shit simple, bro. Like just the basic curly hair. I've told y'all my favorite hairstyle is that curly messy bun, shit like that. That shit's cute as fuck. You know what I mean? I'm straight off of like just doing too much. You know what I hate? And this is like I know all my niggas gonna resonate with this. Bro, that birthday makeup that y'all be putting on, bruh. That shit is ass. And every time you come and ask, oh, baby, do I look, you know, we gonna lie and say, oh, yeah, you look beautiful, but that shit is ass. Y'all motherfuckers put the whole goddamn thing of makeup on y'all face. It's like, when do y'all ever do that? And then they only do it on their birthday. This shit is crazy. I can't really say I've always been no maintenance. Again, bro, I think that's cool. Sometimes I get like putting it on every once in a while, putting some cute little makeup on and shit. But for me, a natural face, natural everything, just that should be my favorite shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all let me know in the comments though, bro. What do y'all like? Would you agree or disagree?
trends in our makeup, in our clothes, fashion. The kind of
But this be the difference though. And my bad to pause it again, but the difference is girls love that shit. So when girls see other girls wearing it, they be like, yes, girl, oh, they're so pretty. And again, it's like it's great for the female gaze. You getting that female validation, female on female validation, like they hyping each other up, which is cool. I don't think there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. But then when you put the conversation on what niggas want, it's like, I mean, we not really interested in all that.
stuff that men scroll past because they don't understand, but they're not supposed to understand. Because a lot of women, they do this and then they call it men repellent. There's men repellent outfits, hairstyles, and a lot of them are just jokes. But one trend that really stood out to me was basically a makeup look that made you unapproachable and intimidating. It could be made up of bold eyeliners, bright eyeshadows, big sultry lashes, dark lip combos.
Have you heard of man repellent makeup? This is a makeup style
I'm
designed
muted.
with the intention of repelling male attention because of how shocking, outlandish, or bold it is. It's about creating makeup looks that cater to the female gaze instead of the male gaze.
Well, I guess I'll just say it again. What I was saying is this was male repellent on 100. Motherfuckers walking down the street looking like this, they probably got a tail on their behind too. Yeah, we definitely avoiding this. Y'all ever played Pokemon? And you know when you running through the grass in the Pokemon games and they go dun 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 dun. So I have to like fight the Pokemon, but you didn't necessarily even want to engage in battle. Well, there's a there's a motherfucker called a repel. And when you spray the repel, you got the repel, you got the super repel, you got the max repel. The real niggas know what I'm talking about. And when you spray the repel, your ass run through the grass and you never get stopped by a Pokemon. So, ladies, if you don't want no niggas to talk to you, this right here, oh yeah, you got it. You got it. You got that max repel.
For a lot of these women, they put this on as an armor to not get any looks or comments from men. And the more men came out and openly stated how much they hated the things that a lot of women love, the more the girls started to rebel.
Cannot stand a black chick with red lipstick. I just can't do it. I don't care. Any shades of red, I'm cool.
Currently, there's a
me personally, I'm not too fond of it, but it could definitely get pulled off.
Shift in the way women perceive men's opinions. And look, I'm not trying to start a gender war, but let's keep it real. The moment men open up their mouths, women are already rolling their eyes. A man could say they prefer a woman in a sundress, and that woman will hit them with the, why do you feel entitled to even have an opinion? And the more men say they don't like something, the more women double down out of spite.
Ladies, if you're trying to go out on like a girls' night and just have fun with the girls and you want zero male attention, bro, throw on the new baggy jean pants. The baggy jean short pants that go down to your middle shin.
That's where this whole internet
facts. Bro, I know what he's talking about. Them hoes are not hard. Yo, this is crazy, man. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with women putting on exactly what they want for themselves to look pretty for themselves. I've heard that a lot of girls love getting compliments from other girls. So I get it. I'm sure to a degree, you know, me as a guy, it's cool when I'm walking down, you know, in the mall or wherever the fuck I'm walking and a guy is like, yo, bro, that shirt's hard. You know what I'm saying? Male gaze, you know, versus some of the fashion and the shit that we're into as guys, like girls don't be giving a fuck. Girls don't give a fuck what shoes you're wearing. I mean, they like the final product. Like they like when they're looking at you and you aesthetically look put together. But most girls don't care if you're, you know, wearing Gucci or Louis or designer or what Jordans or Rick Owens or what. It's like they just want a nigga that dresses well in general. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get appealing to certain male gazes, female gazes, but at the same time, it's like, it just really depends on where you're at in your dating scene. Like if you are a single girl that is interested in getting with a nigga, you probably shouldn't shy away from appealing from the male gaze and vice versa.
Rebellion comes in. You'll see comments like, I wear this because men hate it. Or if a man hates...
Yo, Berto, what brand do you use for your skincare? This video is not sponsored, but I do genuinely like the Teach Hanley brand that I be sponsoring and shit.
I know I'm doing something right. Even outside of looks, there's this growing energy to not perform for the male gaze anymore. And at first glance, it feels like freedom, right? But here's where it gets a little tricky. Because if we're no longer...
Astro Dior, my dog, appreciate everybody coming in the stream right now. We are reacting to why women are pretty much on purpose trying to fucking avoid male attention, which makes zero fucking sense. But anyways, let's keep it going. We'll get a yap in at the end of this video, but I appreciate y'all coming in.
Performing for the men. Are we just performing for something else? Something else being the pressures of everyday life? In life, there's this unspoken checklist that so many of us are trying to check off. And that might include things like finding real friends, maybe getting married, finding a stable career.
How's it make no sense? Because it doesn't make no sense when girls are going out and literally like, I don't want no niggas to, you know, girls, I feel like there's like a category of girls that be acting like we shouldn't exist as men, bro. That's why it don't make no sense. And then they call themselves straight women. They mad when a nigga approach them. They mad when a nigga don't approach them. You know, so you can't make them happy. But it is what it is, bro.
While trying to survive this economy. But when that checklist starts to feel more like a burden than a goal,
they definitely be
that's
lying.
when it's time to talk to someone. Which is why I'm really glad this video is sponsored by BetterHelp. As a 23-year-old adult, that's some
I see you get your money, but we gonna skip right over that
before you start taking care of yourself. But even after you take that step and start sorting through all the chaos, you may start noticing that that pressure isn't just coming from the world around you, but it's coming from other women. Now, we've talked about the downfall of the male gaze and how women would rather swallow jeans than hear a man's opinions about their looks. So of course they turn to the girls, the women's whose opinions they trust. But what happens when those women that you turn to turn on you?
I'm gonna be so for real. I posted a video asking people to tell me their honest opinion of my outfit. Like if I could pull off these overalls, and I didn't expect people to be that brutal. The literal first comment I got in like 2 seconds of posting it was a bunch of like heart smiley faces that says no. The second one just said oh with a ton of H's. And then someone commented, girl, this is not it. I thought I was gonna post this and people were gonna be like, oh my god, so cute. Or like at very least, like, oh, maybe try like a different style. No, I know. That's
Are you gonna show the picture?
For advice
Are you gonna show the fit? I want to see.
On the internet.
We've entered the downfall of the female gaze. If you've seen my video, average women are getting bullied off the internet, consider this part of the video a part 2. There's a huge rise of women going online, turning to other women asking for advice about their hair, makeup, outfits, and in hopes of getting constructive criticism, they get a whole lot of constructive bullying.
You know what is funny as fuck? I be scrolling on TikTok and I seen somebody like post like some, you know, like them TikToks that got like the hard song behind it, and they be like, oh, my fit goes so hard, and then you gotta scroll and then you get to see the fit, and that shit is fucking garbage. Y'all be brutal in the TikTok comment section. Niggas would be like, is the fit in the room with us? I was like, oh man. Is the fit in the room with us is absolutely diabolical, bro. Nah, y'all be vicious in the comment section, bro.
Please help me decide what to wear. This is option 1.
So basically, if you go back to watch that video, Hailey was asking what outfit to wear. So there was option 1 with like a white tank top thing. And then the second one was her throwing on the green.
The fit outside is crazy, bro.
Jumper with like green Air Forces or something like that. And people in the comments are being very honest because Hailey asked for an opinion in it. So she's gonna get our opinions. People were like in the comments, oh my God, why are you being so mean? Why are you being, no. And if you weren't fake talking about being a girl's girl is actually telling a girl the truth and saying, babes, that is not it. You don't see.
I'm not gonna lie, I can appreciate that. I be feeling like girls, being a girl's girl is just being a liar, bruh. Being a girl's girl is just being a liar. Like, I'm sorry. And y'all know me, man. I try to keep it real. I try to keep it fair. Like, I just speak my honest opinion. But being a girl's girl is just being a liar. It's just literally saying everything looks good. Everything is beautiful. You can't do no wrong. Yes, queen, yes. At least from what I've seen. Now, being a true real nigga, a real friend is being like, hey, that shit's kind of ass. That shit's kind of weak. You probably shouldn't pop out like that.
Sit there and let her walk on road and she looks up.
But it's not even advice. Some of these women are just living their everyday life and they just want to post for the girls to see. But hate will always find a way in. For example, I came across a video of a woman going to a Love Island open casting call. And she was getting comments like, nice try.
Damn. Now that's disrespectful, bro. Let me see this again.
A Love Island open casting call. And
I mean, hey, bro, that's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He said, but she got fun bags though. Again, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. That's mean. That's mean. That's mean. They did her dirt for that.
She was getting comments like, nice try, Love Island isn't for everyone, and even, why are you there? The hate was extremely unnecessary, and it also doesn't help the fact that comments like, you know damn well, are getting over 60.
Damn. The truth ain't always nice. Damn, nigga. You going dumb, bro. I mean, I'll say this. If we're having a conversation about certain shit, like if you're going to ask me about, yo, is being overweight healthy? We can have that conversation. If you're going, and I'm going to say no. But when a girl is unprovokingly posting a picture of her feeling good, you know, being confident, and not even saying being confident, just minding her business. She went to a Love Island open casting on her own time, and she takes a picture and she posts it, and then niggas are just grilling her for existing. Like, you don't know what she's doing behind the scenes. You don't know if she's working on herself. You don't know if she's trying to lose weight. You don't know what she's got going on. That's fucked up. Now, again, I also ain't the type of nigga that ain't gonna read the comments and not laugh. If it's funny, it's funny. But just because it's funny don't mean it's not fucked up.
1,000 likes on posts just like this. It gets a bit.
Not gonna lie, she can work on, man. Wait, what? Not gonna lie, she can work on it, man. I think a potential. Oh, so I see the vision, bro. I see the vision. But me personally, I think I'm gonna pass.
Ironic, because for all the talk about not caring what men think, a lot of these women aren't worried about men's opinions. They're worried about the ladies.
Bullying words.
What's good,
Y'all
Wack?
told me y'all didn't like that top. I changed it.
In a sad way, it's feeling like less of a community and more of a panel of mean girls judging a runway.
Yeah. Oh, the Shrek is disrespect. Oh. Thank you for the bits. The Shrek is... Damn. They didn't need to do that, bruh.
I recently posted
Again, motherfucker just minding her business. That's unnecessary, bro.
the outfit that the freaking internet hated. This is she, this is her. And at first, I was not letting the comments get to me. But then, this is how many views it got in one day. They were like, girl, get that literal trash bag off of your body right now. And I was just like, because
Trash
I
bag.
really thought I ate. Like, I actually liked my outfit and I still don't really see anything wrong with it. Mind you, I knew it was like different, a little odd, not for everyone.
All right, bro. We gonna do a little social experiment, bro. Because we not just gonna keep grilling the lady. Like, everybody's posted a bad fit before. Like, I've posted bad fits before. Now, I've genuinely, you know, I've privated my shit, that the fits that are like outdated. You know, I like to stay up to times with my shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go through and judge a few of my fits. Honest. Y'all could be honest. Now, some of these are old, so y'all can't go too crazy. Y'all ready? Berto, why you got cheeks in the background? Nigga, why can't you handle a woman's figure in the background? Like, it's literally just a woman's aesthetic, bro. You ain't never seen a woman's body before? That shit got you that bricked up where you foaming from the mouth just because it's a neon light of cheeks? Because it's over-sexualized. So it's over-sexualized to have a neon woman's body in the background. Or maybe you're just over-sexualizing it. How about that? Y'all niggas are just fucking too gooned out, nigga. 2017, W or L fit. Go ahead, spam them. Just spam them. Just spam it. 2017, W or L fit. This is a long ass time ago though. 2017, W. Okay, bet. We gonna jump off to, what year is this? 2020, W or L fit. 2020, L. The jacket, make it an L. W, but hate the shoes. L jacket. Okay. Shit, I don't like this fit. I might need to take it down. 2021 WL fit. 2021 WL fit. Hard. W. Bet. Okay. 2022. I low-key think this was hard. L, sticks at L. Damn. W, 50-50. Them shoes are not it, gang. Laces. Okay. 2023. I feel like this is a clean little fit, man. L? How is it an L? This is just a button-up shirt. Oh, that Unk. W. All right. 2024. I really started stepping up my fashion, I think. Come on, man. These were W fits. Y'all lying if this ain't W fits. Basic. I think this is tough. W or L's. It's literally a hoodie and jeans. Yeah, but it's the vibe though. Yeah. We getting up there. W or L fits. L homeless type vibes. Damn. Nigga said homeless type vibes. L. You out your mind if this is L. You know, at a certain point, I already know I could put that shit on, so I really don't give a fuck. I'm just curious to hear what y'all think. I look like a fent head. Nigga said I look like I do fent. Shut the fuck up. All right, last one. We was aura farming here. Isn't this y'all goat right here? Don't y'all dare say W just cause y'all goats here. Yeah, we was aura farming. All right. Don't glaze too hard. I know some of y'all from Astral Dior's chat, nigga. All right. Y'all niggas starting to glaze a little too hard. Let's get back to the video, bro. Niggas saw Dior and started foaming from the mouth. Jesus.
But did I expect that much hate? No.
So instead of posting a video and thinking, I hope a man finds me attractive, it's, I hope the girls don't hate this. But for this girl we're going to talk about next, the girls, they definitely hated, and they didn't hold back either.
The experience in general, and the food.
Literally, just to dress up and have fun. You guys look
This is bitch dressing up for Halloween?
beautiful. Thank you so much. You guys look awesome.
Girl, lying right off the rip.
Baby, one thing I won't do is get on this app and tell somebody they outfit look cute and it don't. I don't give a if it was a man in a motherfucking dress. If that fit was cute, it was cute. Y'all mad that her dress was different and she don't look like everybody else at the prom?
Now y'all know if the internet doesn't like something, it will not be kept secret. A woman named Jaleese posted her prom dress, most likely with the intent of receiving compliments, maybe some likes, or maybe even some jealousy. But
I will say one thing though, regardless of anything, when you post something to the internet, you gotta be willing to just like you might get grilled, bro. You might have to just hold that L. I think that's something that people are just way too sensitive. People are just way too sensitive because regardless of anything, we can talk about people being mean and but like if you do post something to the internet for the public to see, they shouldn't be that mean, but it is what it is. Like it is what it is.
instead, she just got a bunch of brutal comments. She really disappointed me. Is she serious? And it's giving Pop-Tart rapper, which, you know what?
Appreciate the
Y'all
follow.
play too much. I'm not saying the dress is the most beautiful dress I've ever seen, but would I go out of my way to go on her page to comment my unpopular opinion? No, but that's the reality of it all because
yeah, and again, it's like I could sit here and try to like coach y'all and be like, you shouldn't, because again, me personally, bro, like I could probably count on one hand how many times I've left a negative comment in my life. Like real shit. Like I don't leave negative comments because it's just like I don't care enough to. Like if I think something negative, I'll probably laugh to myself, or maybe, I send it to my friend. You know how, you send a funny meme or you make fun of somebody in private. Like I'll do that. But it's just like, I don't really care enough to leave a hate comment on a random stranger that I don't know, that I will never see ever. Like I damn near won't leave a positive comment. But if I'm going to leave a comment, at least I'll leave a positive one. And then the only time I think I've ever like left like a negative comment is if maybe I'm responding to somebody being negative to me. And even then, I damn near don't even do that because I like negative comments. Like they be funny. So again, I just feel like it's a certain type of individual where you in this motherfucker rage baiting, writing goddamn paragraphs under another motherfucker's like post or some shit. It's like, yo, you care a little too much, bro. Calm your ass down. Like you don't even know these people. But I guess that's making your day. You know what I'm saying? That's the highlight of your motherfucking day, huh? Getting a couple likes for saying some bullshit in a stranger's comment section. Hey, couldn't be me. That's all I'm gonna say.
The audience that you were trying to impress is the same one that will drag you for not doing it right. So here's the thing. We spend all this time trying to escape the male gaze, dressing for ourselves, feeling good for us, doing what we want to do without having to worry about what a man would say. But now it's like we're not performing for the men anymore. We're performing for each other. And I don't know if y'all have noticed, but the girls can be constructive and very mean. If your outfit isn't trending, if your makeup and hair isn't perfect, oh, trust me, you'll know. So while we're not dressing for the male gaze, we're just walking on eggshells trying to satisfy another one. And look, this isn't about going backwards and trying to get men to validate us again. I'm just asking a real question. If the male gaze is gone, but now the girls are tearing each other apart, who are we actually doing this for? Thank you for tuning into the Girl Talk.
I think that's a W point. I mean, again, bro, like life is not so black and white to where it's like some hoes be doing it for themselves. Some hoes be doing it for men attention. But even as a guy, like I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't want like female validation. Like, of course I do. Even if it's not like I'm trying to holler or nothing, just like, yeah, I like to know that I look good for myself and for other people around me. Like I like when other people say, hey, bro, that's a dope fit. Oh, hey, bro, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes compliments. So I think you lying to yourself if you say you don't want nobody's validation at all. Like that don't mean you have to be an attention seeker, but come on, bro. That's the end of the video. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys tap into the live streams. The link to that will be in the description. That's Whereyouatberto. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to keep it going. But I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on the next YouTube video.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.